Hello everyone, I'm Ep89,
And I'm Sandman99.
and we're back with Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, fresh off of, going to rescue settlers at Red Rocket Nahant.
Indeed.
And I didn't actually even have to fire a shot in order to do that, of course.
You just had to show up.
I just had to show up. I didn't even come in the gate yet when the battle was already over.
Giving us this opportunity.
And,
And then everybody's immensely grateful that you even showed up.
Everyone's immensely grateful because I showed up. Anyway, what are we doing here now? We are going to take Lily to the Walden Pond gift shop.
Alrighty.
I think that's what we were going to do.
I think so.
Because we have the Jamaica Plain thing going on there, but we can do that. I think we've got a little bit of time before we actually have to do that just yet. So, we'll do this thing here first. So, anyway, I think I could have taken the time to maybe drop a little bit of stuff off, but anyway. We'll head on out, because Walden Pond is a little ways away yet.
How about you carry the useless heavy shit for a change?
I've got plenty of useless heavy shit that I'm carrying around for myself. One of these days off camera, I'm going to have to do some housekeeping, I guess, and see about
Clearing out your inventory?
clearing out my inventory and maybe just getting back down to, only things that I really need, right?
Oh, you're only carrying half of your capacity.
Yeah, I know. But
I know, you hate carrying more than 50 pounds.
Oh, yeah, right. It's ice cold water. Ice cold purified water. Okay. Well, the thing is, I'm under the influence of one of those drafts of the Brahmin right now.
Yep.
Which adds 300 to your carry weight. And so if I were to suddenly lose 300 of my carry weight, I would be over encumbered.
You got another draft of the Brahmin, right?
Yeah. Well, I've been hoarding them, but you have to, really work on it. I've got 5 of them, actually, which will last for a long time. But that's why anytime I come across Brahmin skulls, I save them, because 2 Brahmin skulls is a part of the recipe to make a draft of the Brahmin.
Yep.
And Brahmin skulls are rather difficult to find. They're not like extremely rare, but they're rare enough that you don't just pick one up alongside the road here every 100 yards, right?
Yep.
You actually have to be lucky and find them, or sometimes merchants will have them for sale, kind of thing. So anytime I have an opportunity to pick one up somewhere, I do. Of course, part of my carry weight might be the 2,000 plus rounds of 45 ammunition that I'm carrying too, right?
I bet you that's a lot of it, actually.
Yeah.
You guess you should use that gun more. Find some more stuff to shoot.
Yeah, well, I am intending to use this gun more.
I know, you really wanted to use your assault rifle more.
Yeah, well, the assault rifle's more of it's a semi-automatic, kind of like a long-distance weapon.
Yeah, I guess you're that'll preserve a little more of its ammo, right?
Yeah, but it can also be used at close quarters too, right? But 5.56 ammunition is not that common, whereas 45 ammunition is extremely common. So.
Yep.
But yeah, it's nice to have that drum magazine on the assault rifle that holds 80 rounds. You don't really have any issues with running out of bullets in the middle of a big gun battle, right?
But not only that, but the reload on the thing is nearly instantaneous.
Yeah, that's like, it must be the fastest reloading gun in the game. It has to be.
Well, maybe someday you'll switch over to one if you ever find a good legendary one.
Yeah, well, I already have a non-legendary one that I'm not going to give up.
It's the kind of thing that might be worth carrying two around, right? One for long range work, one for close range work.
Well, the only problem is they're kind of heavy, right? So.
Yeah, but if it's the only gun you gotta carry around with the only type of ammunition. I know, you would never give up your shotguns.
No, I like my shotguns. What can I say? Oh, are you new? Let's see if we got any new people here. Well, looks like everybody's got a job.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's making everyone a bit cranky.
Oh, do I have to build beds? There's 34 beds here. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, she's full of shit.
Things that make you go,
Looks like you need something to boost the happiness here.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if this was just one of those weird glitchy things where,
People aren't assigning themselves to beds.
yeah, people aren't assigning themselves to beds or something. No? We'll assign someone to a bed.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe that trend will continue and they will assign themselves. Because I read somewhere that happens every now and then, right? Like, for some reason, you can have problems with happiness in a settlement because the settlers don't self-assign to the beds like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got like 10 more beds than I have settlers, so...
And a whole bunch of unassigned beds.
yeah, and a whole bunch of unassigned beds. So, I don't know why that's a problem, but...
Maybe off camera you'll have to come back here and just manually assign people to beds until you get this problem all sorted out.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to maybe have a look at this workshop as well in the thing here, right? You see that? It's showing all kinds of weird, crazy things. Like it's showing 0 beds at Finch Farm, right?
Yeah, you got a lot of workshopping to do.
Yeah, I probably have to like make a tour around and just stop in at all these places and check them out, right?
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
But we'll do that off camera. We'll have to probably take an established settlement tour, just to see how everybody is doing. Because Finch Farm only has the 4 original inhabitants, and they already had enough beds when I first got there. So,
Nope, there are no more beds at Finch Farm.
yeah, they just suddenly ceased to exist.
That's right. I don't know, maybe it'd be worth building something that generates happiness to try to override the happiness drop from the bugginess.
Yeah, well, I might do that too. You know, like put in another radio or, you know, put up some paintings or something like that. Because I've got a mod that, like, you know, the various vanilla paintings that you have in the workshop.
Yep.
Well, somebody did a mod for that basically has the painting, each painting that you put up, I think adds 1 point to overall settlement happiness or something.
Oh, okay.
So you have to put quite a few of them up in order to raise the average happiness, because I've done some reading about how settlement happiness is calculated. And it's actually an average based on the happiness of all the individual residents all kind of average together, right?
Yep.
And so if you've got one that's really happy and one that's really unhappy, well, then you'll end up with something in
50.
between, right?
Yeah. Well, that's okay, though. You know, you can always go to the settlers. Well, don't worry. You don't have bed. You don't have food. You don't have defense. But look at all these wonderful paintings that you have.
Yeah.
100 paintings.
You'll sleep and sit on the floor and like it.
So you just put a little mini art gallery inside every single settlement with 100 paintings.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you know, like I said, somebody also, I think it was the same mod maybe even, but the Diamond City radio radios, you know, like the stock radios that you can build from that came with the game, also boost settlement happiness a little bit.
Yep.
And the radio mod that you and I did, those units will also boost happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like there's a few other items that can be built in settlements, like the June tag washer and dryer that I made.
Yep.
If you put those in there, that'll, you know, like there's a lot of different ways.
I like that June tag.
Well, you know, we wouldn't want to be sued by a large appliance manufacturer, right?
Yeah, with a seasonal monthly name.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Dogs.
Where? Somebody just killed one somewhere.
Yeah, that was right on the other side of that truck.
Oh, right there.
Oh, no, right there. Oh, it's a bear.
Yeah, that bear just killed that dog.
Well, problem solved.
Yeah.
4 words. Full body cavity search. Don't stop till you feel the back of their tonsils.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Well, it's starting to get dark out. Maybe I should stop at 10 Pines Bluff for the night.
Well, it'll give you a chance to sleep at least.
Yeah.
I think she just teleported in out of the sky and fell down.
Oh yes, we haven't done too much at 10 Pines Bluff, but we did add on to the existing building a tiny bit.
Yeah, made it into a metal structure here. I think the last time we were here, you were having trouble with the water pumps.
Yeah, they got destroyed or something?
No, one of them bugged out.
Ah. Oh yeah, that happens from time to time. Oh, we'll throw that junk in there. Do we got any extra weapons that we're carrying around? Not really. We could need them all. Every single one.
You just need to be armed to the teeth all the time.
Yeah.
You see this, like, big mass of, like, weapons and guns coming over the hill, and you know, the super mutants or the raiders or whatever the hell on the other side is like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, it's G9-13.
Yeah, the walking armory. Well, let's see here.
See, that's what you need in this game. You need a Brahmin companion.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's a mod for that.
I don't know. Actually, you know what? I have to say that Lily is the only companion that I've ever had in this game that I haven't absolutely hated.
Because she can actually fight and look after herself and
Yeah.
doesn't play like a retard?
Yeah, and she doesn't do dumb she doesn't do dumb things that get me killed.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten rid of all the spare stuff that I had, and I'm still severely weighed down, but that's probably because of that. Possibly because of that, too, because those are actually fairly heavy, too.
Yeah.
And those. Right, well, I'm carrying enough ammunition to fight my own private war.
Yeah, you're carrying, like, what, 20 pounds of 45 ammunition?
Yeah.
At least?
So here's the original building.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, the bleachers seems to be the only ones that know how to use a friggin' broom.
Okay, well, there's our water pump. Got a little entryway in here, and then we have our workshop. Right. I don't think I have anything to break down. Okay, and I got a bed to sleep in here, so there
Your
we go.
own personal bed.
My own personal bed that settlers won't sleep in. Had to get a mod for that too, because it was really annoying to build my own little room in a settlement and put a bed in there, and then I'd come back later and have to kick some settler out of my bed so that I could sleep. Very annoying. Okay, what do we want to have for breakfast?
You got any more of those iguana bits? Iguana
Yeah, I
on
think
the
we'll
stick? There
have
you go.
some nice iguana on a stick for breakfast.
I mean,
eh?
that stuff isn't even green anymore. It's probably like black and desiccated.
Yeah. Well, I need one more Yao Guai meat, and then I can make a potion of an elixir of strength. So we'll have to keep our eye out for that, and shoot any other Yao Guais that we see.
All right.
So we can save their meat to make alchemical elixirs with. Oh, you're gonna run right off the cliff there, Lily?
I think she more teleported off the cliff there.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
I thought I heard some shooting going on over here, but maybe I was hearing things.
Now, visibility's kind of low in this weather.
I was probably just hearing things. Oh, look at that. She's still way over there on the bridge.
Oh, good. More blight.
And now here she is.
It was surprising how the dead bushes still managed to hang around.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm not running any right now just because I don't feel the need to tax my game anymore. But there's a lot of mods out there that actually make these trees all alive and green and stuff like that, right? It actually is very visually stunning, some of them. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother picking up too much of the junk that respawns here, just because that's not what we're doing right now. And I'm not really in need anyways, so. But yeah, like a couple of people who do follow 4 playthroughs that I've watched, they have some of those environmental mods. I'm running a couple of low-level texture enhancers, right?
Yep.
One that compresses the vanilla textures so that they don't take up so much room, right? And then another one that kind of, you know, sharpens things up a little bit, makes, for example, the cracked pavement on the road here look a little more detailed, and
Instead of looking like a blurry mess.
yeah, instead of looking like a blurry mess, you know, that sort of thing, right? But I'm not really running a lot of that kind of stuff because it can be taxing on your system. And
You'd rather have a good frame rate.
well, yeah, and I mean, we already in places have a little bit of frame stutter as it is, right? So
I remember for a while you had, like before we started recording, you had a mod for cricket which had
Oh,
like
that one
super
was-
duper high res textures in it, and it always caused the game to pause for a second while she loaded in.
Yeah, actually, that one was DWT Cricket, and there were two other ones too. One for Trash Can Carla, and one for, because basically what it did was it made, instead of having Trash Can Carla look like that, she basically had like custom combat armor, and she had a couple of guards also that had like custom combat armor with molded shin pieces and elbow guards and shoulder pauldrons, and they were all very colorful too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it actually was a pretty good looking thing. And also Doc Weathers, right? You know how Doc Weathers has a couple of guards following him around?
Yep.
Well, Doc Weathers, they made him younger so that, like actually some of the lady type people out there probably would like the way he looks. Because he looks like he's in his late 20s. He's got a bit of stubble. He's got the movie star good looks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And of course, he's wearing like a custom outfit, and his guards are wearing custom outfits as well, and everything's all very colorful and very high res and that kind of stuff. But boy, oh boy, you go into a cell, you enter a cell where one of those merchants was, and basically your game would almost stop for like a minute and a half while it loaded all those like monster textures and stuff like that, right? And even like my rig isn't probably not the most powerful in the world, but it's still a fairly good quality gaming PC, right?
I think the main problem would be that because you still have a lot of mechanical hard drives in this thing from years past.
Yeah.
And so those don't load quite as quickly as SSDs, and I bet you that would be why you'd get a stutter like that. It probably wouldn't be as bad the faster you get a drive, but you pay for that, right? So like if you want an SSD that's the same price as a regular hard disk, you're looking at probably double the price.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've read and heard that future games coming out will highly recommend that you have an SSD in order to even run them properly. And so,
It's just to deal with the loading times mostly.
Yeah. So I may have to invest in one someday, but... Okay, well, here we are. And we actually haven't been to Walden Pond before. We just discovered it. So I guess maybe we should get a gun out just in case there's somebody unfriendly around here.
That being said, the 8 terabyte hard drive we went and we went and picked up to record our videos on here for YouTube. That one was only $500 compared to the SSD equivalent.
Yeah. Well, what would an SSD in 8 terabyte size be?
Oh, it was absurdly expensive. I can't even remember now, but I think it was well over $800.
Nice.
Yeah.
That right there is why I keep a sidekick like you around.
I mean, 500 ain't cheap, but it
Well,
was a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Yeah, it's cheaper than paying twice that.
Yeah.
That being said, though, like I said, one of these days I'll just have to save my nickels and dimes, I guess, and someday we'll upgrade. I'm just disarming the bombs in here because I don't like getting blown up.
Even accidentally?
Yeah. That's why I shot the monkey, because I actually think the monkey is what triggers them, right? Okay, well, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do now that we're here.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, is this going to be another one of those script lag things?
Maybe.
Where we have to come here and then go away and then come back?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm going to just wander over this way a little bit. Then we will try and go back again. Looks like there's no bad guys in here anyway.
It could also be one of those things where you gotta, like, go through a loading door and back.
Oh, okay. More options, more options. Last option. Okay.
All right.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I bet you'll have to find yourself a loading door.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do a brief pause and see if we can get this sorted out.
Alright.
Alright, so all we did was we just walked down and had a look at the entrance here. Okay. So sweep that place out, meet me at the back entrance, blast everything that moves. The loudest gun you've got. Okay. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a note.
Oh, we've got a little bit of voice-over bugginess here. But hey, you know what? At least it looks like it's progressing.
Don't try and be sneaky. I need one of those fat cats to hear it panic and try to run out the back door so I can kneecap him. Okay. It looks like she's going to wait up here. Okay.
Yep.
Enter Walden Pond gift shop basement and start killing raiders. Okay.
So what's that note on the wall say?
Well, that basically tells him that Tweez, whoever Tweez is, that he has to use the sewer entrance, not the door. But it looks as though maybe I can use the door, not the sewer entrance. Right? So we're going to try and not be sneaky, and we're just going to barge in and start shooting. So we'll do a quick save here since it looks as though things are progressing.
Yeah, and quick save is your friend.
Yeah. And then we'll just jump in here and get to it. Yeah, it's another one of those things we didn't even go into through a loading door or anything. We just walked away and then came back. Oh, jeez.
Guy camping in the stairs with a shotgun?
Yeah, really, eh?
Oh, and then it fell perfectly.
Oh wow, there's like a bunch of extra guys in here. They all got names. Alright. There's some more in here yet?
Yeah, this is very unlike you to barge through a place, but I guess now you get to practice at it.
Well, that was the plan, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep telling him, huh? Here and shit.
Okay. Go and meet Lily outside. Alright.
Well, you got to show people a little bit of how good you can fight.
Yeah, that was over fairly quickly, though. Anyway, we will pause for a minute while we wait for the load screen.
Alright.
Guess who I ran into? Let me introduce you to my new pal, Squints.
Squeaks.
Whatever. Anyway, Squeegee here was just gonna tell us what we want to know. Weren't you?
Squeaks.
Whatever.
Look, I'll tell you, just please don't kill me. I wasn't part of the plan to take you. I'm just trying to make it through each day alive.
The plan to take me? I ain't even told you who I am.
The Atom Cat's armor? You're Lily, right? The Scourge? You've been scaring the shit out of the heads of the tribe from Hagen to the coast. They said you were dead. Jet Jones sold you to the Institute. We declared it a holiday. How the fuck did you come back?
Herbal remedies.
God. Got your sidekick too? I heard about you too. Riding with this fucking back from the dead psychopath.
Yeah, that's my new sidekick. See? Squirts here's even heard of you. All of these fuckers only understand one thing.
But you're still the
You know what I'm
sidekick.
here for, right? Squirrel.
Squeaks. The meeting, right? You want to know where it's happening?
Hey, we got a smart one here. You gonna continue that brainstorm, or am I gonna have to shoot every body part from the feet up one at a time?
No. It's at...
Slow down there, Turbo. And before you get to lying to me, you see those shackles behind you? I bet you used them for dozens of captives. Get in them.
But But I was gonna tell you.
A bald-faced lie. I ain't stupid, Squish. Now get in the shackles. This way you stay put while I go make sure your info checks out. If it does, hey, we'll come back to let you out if you're not mole rat bait by then.
Are you serious? You expect me to trust you'll just come back and let me go?
No. I expect you to hope we come back to let you go. Now get in the fucking shackles before you lose a foot. I don't like having to repeat myself.
Okay. Just don't shoot.
Hey, you should be thanking me here. I just saved you from lying to me. Would have been the dumbest move of your life, and that's saying something, given a raider's life is no doubt full of dumb moves. Tell me once, tell me clearly, be precise, don't lie, and you might make it out of those shackles by tomorrow. Where is it?
Okay. It's by Hester's. There's a utility door to the basement under the building to the west of it. The 5 tribes whose leaders you haven't killed yet, well, they're meeting there to figure out what to do with you. You and your fucking calling cards.
All right then, Squeals. Interrupt me just one more time, and your name will be Sucking Chest Wound.
Wait, you take it back. I don't live. There's guards there too. They brought muscle to watch that door.
Ah, you're one of them big brain smart raiders, ain't you? Thanks for the tips, Squiggy. I'll make sure to come back and let you out. You know, if I ain't too tired.
The name's... Never mind.
I know where that is. I got a safe house not far from Hester's. Made it a point to check out the area when I set it up. Figures we got a truck all the way back to the other side of Boston again to get there. Couldn't make it easy, could they? Those guards at the door, though? I call that free advertising. Let me try to talk to them before we air them out. They might make good birdies. Now let's get going. The sooner we get there, the more likely it is we'll find them all in the same room still. Make it easy.
Okay. So I guess,
We're just gonna leave her there for now.
yeah, we're just gonna, well, you know what? We just shot a whole whack of them, so,
Now they had it coming.
I guess now I need to have a drink of water. Some ice-cold purified water. I keep forgetting that. There. And then we gotta make our way to Hester's. Which is... way over there.
That away.
Yep, that away. Hey, look at this. Somebody left a fridge out here in the middle of nowhere. Got nothing in it, though.
Yeah, maybe they thought it was going to be free radiation shelter or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that probably didn't really work out for them. Oh, are those guys shooting at me or are they shooting at somebody else? They're shooting at somebody else.
Yeah, no combat music even.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
Okay. Well, we've got other fish to fry, so we'll just keep going.
Yeah, not your problem. You're just handling it like Lily's catchphrase there, right? Anything you need, you just take care of it yourself.
Yeah. Well, they're gunners, so probably if we went close enough to interact with them, the next thing that would happen is that violence would break out, so...
Yeah, and then you'd proceed to kill them all.
Yeah. I guess we'll just head across this way. Yeah, I'll have to check back in with this place too and see if I got any more settlers there, hey?
Yep.
Because then maybe I could assign somebody to some of those scavenging stations and turn that place into a junk farm, right? An automated junk farm.
Ha! Hey, you know what? It's probably best to do it there than any other place. Because that's where you got your whole weapons factory set up, right? Or your whole factory.
Yeah, all my factories and stuff, yeah. So that's basically, though, the drawback to having that set up there is that, you know how you can share resources between different settlements? Well, this one isn't contributing anything to the overall picture. You know, like, not in that way anyway. You can't, because all the resources are not in the workbench, so they're not accessible from other settlements, right?
Yep.
But if they keep producing endless junk there, and then it keeps getting transferred into that storage bin, then
whatever, it works.
yeah, well, eventually, you know,
Yes?
I'll have quite a lot of junk collected there that I have no idea what I'll do with.
Make more bullets.
Yeah, I guess make more bullets.
That's got to be the most useful
Actually, you know
part of
what?
that factory.
I forgot to check back, but I had it. Remember, I think we set it to make 5.56s before we left.
Yeah, it's probably...
I wonder how many 5.56 rounds there are there now.
You could go and take a look if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
well, she gave me another lollipop, but I've only got one, so I guess I'll have to have some more iguana on a stick. Oh, I got a couple of mutt chops here. I'll eat those instead.
Yeah, just gonna let the iguana on the stick marinate in your inventory for another 5 years.
Yep, that's right. But it hasn't been 5 years yet. How much game time has gone by? Somewhere in this thing it says what the date is, right? Yeah, it's June 13th, 2288. So it hasn't even been a year yet.
5. Totally been 5. Oh, no, I wouldn't eat that meat after like 4 days, and that's refrigerated.
Hey, I'm still planning on having kids, so let's move fast.
uh,
See, the roads are pretty safe now, eh?
yeah,
I can remember a time where
you couldn't take more than
I
5
used to
steps.
have random encounters all over the place on these roads, but now I've got provisioners here. They probably keep a lot of that kind of stuff down themselves, right?
Yep.
Yep. The Commonwealth is becoming civilized.
A safer place, noticeably.
Oh,
These
there's
pretzels are making me thirsty.
there's another provisioner coming down that road there. See, I don't know what causes provisioners to choose the paths that they do, but sometimes they don't pick the most direct path between one settlement and another. They'll meander around and take a big long loop and go through a bunch of encounter areas and stuff like that. And
Sometimes?
they'll travel the equivalent of the entire width of the map in order to go, like, you know, like 400 yards kind of thing, right?
Yeah, more like all the time. They always choose to do that, almost everywhere.
Yeah. I've never looked into the mysteries of provisioner pathing, but
All the provisioners can't read a map, that's what it is.
yeah. Well, they don't have Pip-Boys, so they can't look at the map and see which way to go, right?
Well, you'd think somebody could have drawn them a paper map at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, you know...
I just haven't gotten around to that yet.
Yeah.
So, we just let these guys wander around lost.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Yeah, see, she's got a Sjogren Inertia shotgun.
Yep. Well, serious business. It's probably what keeps the roads clean.
Yep. Oh, by the looks of it, you see that orange canopy over there?
Yep.
I think we can build merchant... I forget what those things are called now. But we can build those merchant rest stop type things in our settlements. And those also boost happiness a little bit too.
There you go. There's an idea.
So I could go around to all the settlements that don't have one of those and build one. Actually, I was talking with the Sweater Vest Gamer a while back, and I think he was building duplicates of them. He had actually a couple of settlements where he had like 2 or 3 of those things, right?
Yeah, they stack.
I don't know whether the happiness part stacks or not, but you know how sometimes you, well, maybe you don't, but sometimes you can build one of those things and then all of a sudden all of the traveling merchants are all at the same settlement at the same time, and it's really, really crowded.
Okay.
Oh, am I even still going the right way? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. It's on this side of the big gulf there. Yeah, I'm still going the right way.
Just gotta cross the bridge.
Yeah.
There was one straight ahead, I think.
Actually, you have to go kind of around this way. A little bit. Yep, we even seem to have cleared out the bridge encounter hotspot here.
Well, you go up and down this place enough times.
Yeah. Okay, let's check the map again here. Yeah, we can just keep going straight right through here.
Just a little more to go.
Nope, nobody's respawned here yet. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Oh, I
that's
see
a
him.
bad one.
He's like right there.
Yeah, how the hell did you sneak up on him?
Ooh, dibs on any lighters or watches.
Oh,
Likes
I
to
guess he just
explore and
didn't
sell 'em.
notice me.
That's crazy.
See, this gun's got a little more punch than the little 38 caliber submachine gun that I was using, right?
Yeah.
It only took me half a clip.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I hear something. Oh,
Trying
I
you
just
to hit,
spoke.
huh? Your grandmother?
Oh, there he is.
Ooh, okay. Now you pissed me off, motherfucker.
There. You okay? Sorry, I hit you by accident there.
Friendly fire.
I was a little bit twitchy and I, wow, hydrant cudgel. Oh, pretty damaging. Pretty heavy.
Pretty slow.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you think that swinging a fire hydrant around would work?
Well, I don't know. But anyway. I cleverly placed that mine there and
Took care of the problem.
took care of the problem. Oh, there's somebody moving over there too.
Yeah, I guess you must not come down this far this way as often.
Well, I probably haven't been down this way for a while. Then we'll just head on over this way. And we should be getting there before too terribly long. Yeah, we just have to keep going right through the heart of downtown Boston. Okay, doesn't seem to be
have to
anybody
warn
in
you,
here.
My last 3 sidekicks each died in under a week. Just so you know what you're getting into.
Well,
Yeah,
I've
there was
already...
a lot of activity just coming into here, but then after you got in here,
Yeah, well, it's time for another drink of water.
ice cold purified water.
Yes, ice cold purified water. Well, we're getting close. The distance counter is counting down now. And maybe, since we're approaching here, we'll, we'll just do a quick save here since,
F5 is your friend.
F5 is my friend, yep. Oh. Okay. Guess we gotta go through this gate.
Hey, guys. Guess who? Guess again.
Is that you, Sam?
Fuck.
Oh, shit. It's... How the fuck?
I'll make this easy. Just walk away, guys. Live another day. Go tell everyone it was me. You can remember that, right? Okay. Let me help. Say my name. You know damn well who I am.
Scourge.
That guy looks like Shaggy.
Yes. that's
Oh
me.
god.
And this
He
is
does.
my sidekick. You'll be hearing
Shaggy.
a lot about us both soon.
Yeah. Lily. Your name is Lily.
Okay, you got that much right. Now for step 2. Leave. Tell everyone you see that what happened here tonight was me. And I mean everyone. You see any dogs on the way home, you tell them it was me, just to be thorough. Make sure you get my name right, and tell them the Scourge is back. You got it?
I never liked my boss anyway.
I don't want to die for them.
Now, wasn't that easy? So I know this basement. I salvaged some stuff out of it setting on my pad. We got a real good chance of getting in there undetected. I want to hear what these goons have to say first, so keep your head down and duck into that room right at the bottom of the stairs.
Wow, this will be a sneaky mission, unlike the last one.
Okay, head into the basement with Lily. So I guess we're gonna sneak in?
I guess so.
Okay. What do I got here that's sneaky? I guess I could use this.
Is it silenced?
Yeah, it is.
Alright. That guy's trying to run away, but he can't pathfind around you.
Yeah, well, he can't get past the basement entrance, right? Okay, here we go. Basement. Watch the conversation from the hidden location. Okay.
Yeah?
Wedgie? She shoved a mini nuke up his ass and set it off.
Classic Lily.
Are we where we're supposed to be here? Or
Nope, I think you gotta go to the right.
I gotta go around this wall?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sure sounds like an atomic wedgie to me.
Fuck you.
More to the right.
And what about you? Do I need to remind you what she did to your crew?
No, no, no. No, no. No, no, nope. Nope, nope. I still have nightmares.
To be fair, she wouldn't be in charge now if Lily hadn't shoved her boss feet first into a wood chipper.
Come on, man. I said don't remind me. The mess. You can't imagine.
And your crew? Did I hear something about a chainsaw? What kind of animal uses a chainsaw on something?
Actually, I do.
I do sometimes.
Me too.
Yeah. I got a steel chainsaw. Those things hum through bone.
Present company accepted. What's the chainsaw all about? She used it on you guys?
Nope, she was in that tricked out power armor, of course. Tore one of our guards' arms clean off and beat him to death with them to get inside. We were the ones who used the chainsaw later.
Okay, I was a little worried there when I heard about it. I assume you got her good with it.
No, we had to use the chainsaw to get our guys down. She impaled them on fence posts and left them slow roasting like marshmallows over a barrel fire while they were still alive.
Okay, that's even worse than a chainsaw by like a lot.
Jesus Christ. Maybe I should just move to DC.
She burnt 3 of my guys alive in a meat locker last year.
Was this in the same place with the meat, you know?
Yeah, this was the meat grinder incident.
Huh? I ain't heard about that.
Well, this whole thing happened at the meatpacking plant before Lukowski moved in. She found us hiding there and went medieval on our asses. She dropped one of my crew off a catwalk into an industrial meat grinder, feet first, and turned it off halfway through.
She turned it off?
Yeah, left the poor sucker in there with both legs caught in the screw with her pelvis in a million pieces, screaming bloody murder. We had to blow her brains out. Made some good caps off the meat, though. Told the merchant it was wrong.
Fuck.
Oh,
me.
God.
She's got issues.
Man, she's got a thing with feet first, doesn't she?
Oh, you want her feet first? Let me tell you about the time she caught up in the crematorium.
Oh God, please, no.
All right, that's enough. Look, we can all agree Jet Joan fucked up big time and Lily's our #1 problem. We're hearing about these cards of hers all over the place. Joan took our guys and promised us Lily's death. Now we got one fucking pissed off Lily, and the guys we gave Joan are dead.
Yeah, and she's fucking pissed about the whole setup thing. How do we always get blamed? First person to ever unkidnap themselves from the Institute. And it just so happened to be our worst nightmare in a T-60. Goddamn typical's what it is.
It's that fucking T-60 of hers. I don't know what the fuck the sheriff did to it. It burns 2 goddamn fusion cores and puts all that juice to work. Yeah, but she crushes anything we can put in a power armor frame, along with the frame. And the poor bastard in it, bones and all. It's impossible to get a guy out when she bends the frame with them in it. We gotta put him down every time. She turned the last guy into a pretzel. His back was bent so bad that he was sucking on his own foot when he screamed in pain. We had to blow his brains out and bury him right in the frame because we could never get him back out of it.
Come on. I thought we weren't gonna talk about that gruesome shit of hers no more.
And then we got the sheriff to worry about? You heard what she did to Lenny, right? And we all know what she did to the Gunners when she first got here, and everyone else over the years that's crossed her. That lady's the fucking goddamn angel of death. You think she won't have nothing to say if we take out Lily? If I'm lucky, I'll only have that sniper of hers blow my brainstem out from across the river if she finds out we went after Lily again.
Yeah, the sheriff's gonna be a real problem here. Successful or not, another attempt on Lily's gonna bring the pain from her. We need a fall guy to take the blame.
Oh, you mean like the Institute had when they kidnapped Lily? That was us. We were their fall guys. Joan didn't mention that. I'll remind you. That's why Lily's so pissed at us now. We just had to fucking get involved in getting her off the street, didn't we?
Alright, I got an idea. We gotta get to my place and back before they're done. Let's talk on the other side of the building outside.
This isn't gonna be easy as last time, and last time was complicated as fuck.
Well, I guess you're heading on your way out now.
At least we don't need to take her alive this time.
Okay, well, I guess we'll sneak back out.
How the fuck do we crack that armor open? What the hell did she do to it?
Okay, so we'll pause briefly while we go
The
back
sheriff's gonna
outside.
fuck us all
All
in the
right.
ass with a
And we're back.
Yes, and that was a long one.
Yeah, the camera was rotating around you
Yep.
after you got out.
Okay, so it looks like
What's up, bleacher creature?
Lily has a safe house over here somewhere, by the looks of it. But I think this might be a good opportunity to have a smoke.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, we'll make a good save here. And get addicted to nicotine again. And yeah, why not? Because this way we can have a good,
Need
like,
anything?
save game that won't get overwritten by anything in case something happens. Right? It's a good idea to do this once in a while too.
Yep. Yeah, they should have just given you the ability to make a good hard save in survival with how buggy this game can be sometimes.
Yeah, well, even if it wasn't, I disagree with that philosophy anyways. Like, I don't know what the thinking was behind that. Now I have to eat something again here.
Ha! You gotta eat as soon as you've saved.
As soon as I've saved, I have to eat some more iguana on a stick.
Ugh.
Okay, so I think we can go... Okay, so I guess this is where she wants to go chat. And there, we're going to listen to her plan.
Alright, you seen those busted utility pipes in the room they were in? Notice how they're meeting in the basement?
Yeah, I saw them.
Good, so I'm not imagining things being this easy. You see, we got an enclosed space, a port to access it, and I know I've got some flares and handy fuel at my place.
Ha!
It's got a shitload of raw energy packed into it. A full tank of that shit keeps Twisted Mister in the air for months. We're gonna have us a little wiener roast. And the raiders supplied the wieners. 5 of them. I'm in a hurry, so I'm gonna ask you to grab them. Normally I take my power armor off to maneuver anywhere in my safe house. Look, right up there. To the west under the bridge. That monorail car? That's it. You can get up there using the fire escape stairs below it. The fuel is in the back there underneath the second table. There's a flare on my workbench. I'm gonna slip back into the basement and block the exits while you're up there rifling through my stuff. And don't steal none of my shit while you're there. I got my eye on you.
Okay. All right. So where are we going here?
That way.
We're gonna go this way. Okay. I guess there's a fire escape around here somewhere. See any fire escapes anywhere?
Nope. I think you gotta turn around, though.
Why did I go the wrong way?
Yeah, it looks like it's up there, so probably you'll be able to access it
Maybe
by...
around the back of this building here.
Yeah.
Can I fit through there?
Oh, there's a fire escape.
Yeah, okay. This looks like the fire escape here.
Gotta sneak under that little blockage.
If I can fit through there, yeah.
There you go. Oh, you missed.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're in business here. Okay, and across that little walkway and into. We'll just do a quick save here.
Man, you gotta be nuts to call this a safe house.
Well, it's Lily's monorail safe house. In we go. You've discovered Lily's monorail safe house. You can now fast travel to it, if I could fast travel. Wow, look at that. There's, like, cans, there's fusion cores, there's all kinds of stuff here. Well, more cans.
All the can chimes, all the time.
I guess she wants to know if somebody's coming to kill her while she's in here hanging around, eh?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's see. Oh, Nuka-Cola quartz bottle cap. Oh, there's an FSD tomahawk. Who is smoking in here?
Smoking by the Mr. Handy fuel.
Yeah. Center field joint. Okay, I'm gonna smoke it. Oh, it looks like it does some kind of animation thing, right? If I'd have done that somewhere out here. So what
where
does
you could actually,
what does
like,
that do? Nothing really. Okay. Well, whatever it is that we're... Oh, Mr. Handy Fuel. Okay, now grab the flare. There's the flare. Boy, there's a lot of junk on top of this bench. See a flare?
Up there, I think.
Oh, right there. Steel.
Nope, that's the
silver.
steel. Steel, silver.
White phosphorus flare. Okay. Good thing you put a flag on that. I would have never found it and all that stuff.
Well, you know, it's a safe house. It's actually loaded with stuff. Somebody actually lives here.
Yeah, well, at least part-time anyway. Okay, well, we'll pause briefly while we go back outside.
All right. And we're back.
Yes. And I guess now we have to go and meet. Can't get off this building here unless I jump over that little tiny curb. We have to go and meet Lily at that basement type place.
Hi.
All right, here we are. Let me get that handy fuel from you and we'll get started.
Okay,
Great.
here you go.
Let me get this poured in there. Then I'll let you know when to drop the flare in after it. Just hold on a few seconds. There we go. Just give it a few seconds to drain in there and the fumes to clear. Won't take long. There's a lot of air rushing through that pipe.
Oh, I'm gathering it's that pipe
All right,
there.
that's
Yep.
all of it. Crack that flare and drop it down the pipe. All we gotta do is wait for the fumes to find the flare, and kaboom!
Oh, look, there's the upside down Mr.
No
Handy
more
thing there.
raiders.
Okay, I guess we gotta drop it in that pipe.
Yep.
Okay.
They're gonna be smelling this shit rolling over the floors any second. Well, that doesn't sound like any explosion I've ever heard.
I think they're on fire.
Definitely
Yeah,
not
I'd say
going
so.
according to plan. It's all right. It's all right. Just give it a few
No,
seconds.
she's standing
It should
back.
blow.
Maybe it would be a good idea to do that too, right?
Yeah, probably.
You know, I gotta apologize. I thought this would go a little fast. So, what's been going on with you lately? Huh? You like the new place in Wrightfield?
I like it. It's got a lot of space.
That's what I was saying when the sheriff said you can have it. You can set it up just how you like it. So do I, which is why I wanted it back. Sorry, but me and Rizzo got big plans for a family, and that room's at the center of it. So are my neighbors. What? Oh, yeah. Huh. Yep. I'd have to agree with that assessment. Sorry this is taking so long. I did not expect to have to stay for a barbecue. So I guess today we learned I'm not a demolitions expert.
Oh, God. There you go. It was a learning experience.
Yeah.
God, what the hell is taking these guys so long? Are they wearing asbestos underpants or something? So, what did you think of my monorail car back there? Pretty cool digs, huh?
Well, I liked it. It's really cozy.
It was halfway between the Atom Cats and Diamond City. Makes it a natural stopover for the trip. You ever need a place to crash, feel free to use the couch across from the bed. No stealing my shit, though. That includes the food.
Huh.
I fixed it up myself, yeah. My best guess is someone used it as a shelter right after the war. You know, some old supplies were in there. But then they left. And it looks
Yeah,
like
we'll just
nobody
stand here
else
and have a
used it
nice
till I came
conversation
along.
while those people
Couldn't have hauled all
scream,
that
right?
up there
Well, why
with a power
not?
armor.
They're just raiders.
I know, right? Can't explain it. Guess why they're the bosses. Tough to kill. They still burn fine, though. Oh, this reminds me. DP is talking about moving dinner night to a barbecue on the patio this summer. How cool is that?
Oh, man.
Finally, inconsiderate bastards. Now let's
There's
get in
still
there.
fire
I'll
coming
draw
out of
my
the
card and
pipe.
We can call it a day. You can even keep whatever we find in there because you've been such a patient sidekick.
God.
Okay, go make sure there's nobody left. Did the fire... Okay, the fire's finally out. I guess we can go and make sure there's nobody left.
I mean, you basically just dumped jet fuel down a...
Yeah,
down a pipe.
We dumped jet fuel down a pipe and then threw a flare after it, yeah. Okay, well, let's go inside and see if there's anybody left alive.
Knock, knock. Fire department. Hope we're not too late. Ooh,
Ha!
all this smoke. It stinks in here. Man, we must have cooked the fuck out of those guys.
Okay, well. Anything in that box? Okay, sure, we'll take that stuff.
Hold on to that garbage if it makes you feel better, champ.
Yeah, we'll turn the flashlight on so we can see a little better. I guess we got to go through the door over there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a fire extinguisher.
I don't think that would have helped.
Oh, look, there's some water.
Another
some
fire
water,
extinguisher.
Another fire extinguisher. Move the mop. Oh, she stuck a mop in there and through the door handle so they couldn't open the door.
Oh, God.
Am I going to get burned if I step in that?
I'll just be careful.
Well, there's not much left of them.
Damn, it's like that Unstoppables comic I read one time with this new guy called the Bunsen Burner. Except in the comic, he didn't burn to death because, well, that'd be kind of a pointless power, you know?
Huh.
Not bad for a day's work. 5 raided tribe heads all in one night. Word's gonna spread, believe me. Grab what you can and let's punch out. We're done.
I guess they couldn't take the heat.
Should we let the raider back at the lake go?
You mean squash? It's kind of a long walk and I'm pretty tired.
Ha!
Okay.
Damn right it is. Let's get out of here before I smell like a barbecue for the rest of the week.
Terrorizing the raiders of the Commonwealth in a not-so-anonymous fashion as Lily's sidekick has gained you some notoriety. Among them, you have gained the Scourge perk, which awards 5% damage to all raiders.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess we've completed that side quest line, hey?
Yep.
How about that? I don't think there's really anything in here to grab. Well, there's a box there. Got a few things in it. Okay, well, maybe what we'll do is we'll get up here and we'll prepare to leave, and then we will call it an episode.
Alrighty.
Because this seems like a logical place to stop.
Well, you know what? At least you got that perk out of it now.
Yeah, I did.
And
That's
now
kinda
Lily's sidekick will be known all across the Commonwealth.
Yeah, and
as Lily's sidekick.
Let's see what else we've got here. Help Lily get her revenge on... Okay, so it looks like Revenge Inc. is the last side quest left now for Lily. So maybe in the next episode we'll start to work on that one.
Alrighty.
But until then,
I'm Rec B5.
And I'm Sandman 99.
Have a good one.